the 6th-ranked team in the land, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Golden Bears will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mountaineers offense will start this game off. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Yeah, receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And, Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got it set up on the outside. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Trying to get to him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This offense has a 2nd down play. The give to the back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Here comes the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So California's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one. No
doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They believe they can run right here. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They'll leave it with him. Midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Scrambling away. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's looking to pass. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cal! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia hasn't the offense ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quick handoff. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
The play action fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete now.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Quick strike complete. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback gets enough. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Golden Bears have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They're going to go to the air on it out there, and it falls incomplete. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are.
Going over the top. Intercepted. Got some room to run. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll run play action. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Cal. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia hasn't the offense ready to go to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Saunders. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it, Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Carson. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Golden Bears are marching down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the catch. It's Carson. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for kicking the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. First, they'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Stoneburner. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. The give to the back. No, he just flat ran over it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Turns it on in midfield. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cal!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm located.
And the ball is picked off. Got room on the return. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garrison. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes his connection. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Second down coming up.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
QB's trying to throw a quick one down here in the end zone. You know you're going to be getting tight coverage, and that's a better job defensively of swatting that thing away for the incompletion.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It is perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
West Virginia, 3.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. Lead. let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
First down here for the offense.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. A first down for the offense. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
At the 19-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw on second down. He's got the back in the middle. Tripped up for the tackle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He lofts one down the sideline. Got it in stride at the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up the throw. It's complete. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After the incompletion, will they try it again here on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Got a lot of running room. The 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Number 86.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Victor is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Casey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Back open in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Feeling some heat. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
But so many of these read plays with quarterbacks, because they're so smart and they're so athletic now, he makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Pocket starts, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Running back searching for a hole. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
It's now 3rd down.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's McAfee. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
Try to get it on the ground.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive if you're on offense, right? You're now into the opponent's territory. It's 4th down. Dial up your best 4th down play. Keep this drive going.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, West Virginia. The defense with the scoop and score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6. The
kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's right on target.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again, and again, and again. Just wears you out.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
27. Third down coming up.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Newton. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Going up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Newton. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. That was a really nice catch.
Him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Golden Bears look to do some damage in the red zone.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it on the run. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Touchdown, Cal! And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize,
He's loose. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only...
And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Pulls it in. It's Saunders. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I'll tell you, you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when...
Touchdown, Golden Bears! And the pummeling has started. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Garrison. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They keep attacking through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Unloads to the wideout. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not... A big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. On the move from inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th.